Hey, hey, hey. Need to get some kind of different lighting here. I'm now out of the studio. I'm doing a remote tonight from the den. Hope y'all are doing well. Russ Still, RussStill.com, Russ Still and the Moonshiners on social media. The Russ Still on the YouTube. Hope y'all are doing well this evening. Getting ready to storm out here in Atlanta. Uh, They say a lot of rain tonight. My buddy John Harold Johnson said it's coming from Alabama. Them Alabama winds blow hard, baby. It's been an interesting day today. The word for the day, lesson for the day. If it sounds too good to be true, bet your ass it is. I got I got caught up in a little crypto scam. They're gonna make me a lot of money quick, and they ended up taking a little money pretty quick. I'm not as smart as I look. That may surprise some of y'all. Those of you who know me know better. I'm not smart at all. I make some dumb mistakes. Uh, I'm grateful that most of my life, most of my good choices have outweighed my bad ones. There've been times when the bad ones are pretty bad. Uh, but I'm not going to miss any meals over this thing. But be careful of things promised that seem too good because they probably are. Um, mm, mm, mm. This thing started about 3 weeks ago. They said put a little money in, you can triple your money every week. I didn't believe it, but I gave them my money anyway. that was that was my first mistake, going against my gut reaction to the thing. And then it came time to get my money out, and I had to pay this little fee, and that was okay. And then they sent it over to Coin Tracker, which is a legitimate app. And then, but somehow they got me flipped over and for support got me to their guy with a Coin Tracker email, but not Coin Tracker. And he said, well, we need to do hashing for you. If anybody out there knows about any of this stuff, reach out to me directly because I sure would like to know more. Said they have to do some hashing, and we're going to need some money to get that process done. It's refundable though. And I could see in my Coin Tracker wallet that the money went out and came back, but I can't get access to it. I guess it's just, they talk about that crypto money floating around in the in the internet somewhere. And I guess mine is. And they said um anyway, I guess it's out there somewhere. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come. I want to show y'all somebody. A new buddy. Oh my goodness gracious. Did I hurt you? That's an old hound dog. That's Buddy Bojangles. He's a mess. I know. I love him. He's a bloodhound. Uh, I was telling you the story about Waylon passing away, and this is the new boy. Look at him. He goes like this for about 15 minutes, then he sleeps for about 2 hours. Anyway, he's a cutie. We love him. Um, yeah, they just flat got it. Buddy Bojangles. Um, what else is going on? We're all tired of hearing about the slap. Folks still carrying on about that today. I talked to Ben, my son. He said he's tired of hearing about it. They like you at your worst. I think you get the most famous, the most people talking about you when the worst things happen to you. It seems like. And Chris Rock, he just has been taking that like a man. I hadn't heard word one from him. He took that slap like a man. He should have gone after Will Smith. I think. I mean, I don't know what his background is, but I think I'd have reacted a little. I wouldn't have been able to keep my cool like he did. So I respect him for that. And this one got his hand hung up in his cage today. He thought he was dying, kind of like you just heard him yelp. Oh Lord, I don't know. Somebody said tell a story. I don't know if y'all have heard my arrest story. I got a tattoo to commemorate it. If you can see that, it's a Yosemite Sam jumping out of a box. We were going to Cam's brother's wedding. Had all the kids with us, all her kids, and one of the husbands, and went to the airport. And Cam she always gets upset when we travel, especially with the kids, anxious about what's not going to happen. And we get to TSA, and I'm the last one through. And the lady goes, "Is that your black bag, black backpack?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, it's mine." She goes, "You didn't check your bag very well this morning." And I said, I bought some vape juice, and I thought the canisters, y'all know vape. That's my only vice I got left. I thought the canisters were kind of big, and she said, I said, "How many ounces are those?" She goes, "Oh no, you really didn't check your bag." I'm trying to go through the inventory about what could be in there, and I said, "Oh shit." She goes, "That's the one. I'd left my pistol in my backpack trying to get through TSA, and they found it." And they call the police for that kind of thing. And about 6 of them showed up. He says, "Is there a pistol in there?" "Yes, sir." "It got bullets in it?" "Oh yeah." They gently pulled it out just to check and put it back in. And said, "We're going to have to take you to jail." I said, "Okay." He said, "We're going to need to put you in handcuffs." I said, "Okay. Can y'all take a picture of me in handcuffs?" "No, we don't do that." So the funny thing to me was they were walking me through, but before they got me in handcuffs, Cam came in and said, "What is going on?" I said, "Calm down. This is not good. We're going to work it out. I left my pistol in my bag." She lost her mind. And so they went ahead, and the policeman put me in handcuffs and took me to the holding cell. So there were 2 policemen walking me through the terminal at Atlanta Airport, and one of them had, "Come here, buddy. Get down. Come here. No, sir. Come here, buddy. What?" "Come here. You're the star of the show. Come here." One of them had me by the arm walking through the airport, and the other one was walking behind carrying my backpack and my CPAP machine. I said, "I'm not really a risk for running here. I've got a CPAP machine." If y'all don't know what that is, look it up because it makes it funnier if you know. Anyway, they put me in the holding cell for a couple of hours, and I got a little anxious to start with, but I tried to calm myself down. Then they pulled me out of the holding cell, and they were nice enough to let me go to the bathroom. Of course, they had to watch me. And then they re-handcuffed me and put me in the back of a police car and took me down to Clayton County. Shook me down there. Aggressive pat down, I say. They meant business. And had to take all the stuff out of my pockets and all, and they put me in a holding cell. And they brought me back out to inventory my stuff, and I had a bunch of cash, hundreds of dollars, and a bunch of credit cards and all this stuff. So they're going through it all, and I still had, yeah. And she said, "Okay, let me check inventory your clothes. You got blue shirt and blue jeans and loafers and socks. What color's your underwear?" I said, "Come again?" "What color's your underwear?" I said, well, I don't know that I remember. She goes, well, you need to check. Like, that shit got real then. What color's my underwear? I guess you're going to be taking it off of me when you put me in general population. Uh, anyway, I never had to give up my underwear, thank God. But I'm in this holding cell with, I don't know, 8 or 10 other guys. And she comes up with my, I don't know if I got much cash right now, but she comes up with my, I ain't got any cash right now. What's going on? Somebody's been in my pocket. She comes up with my cash. She goes, she knocks on the window. And I said, what is she doing right now? And she goes, she said, here, you have to hold this. Hold it. Are you kidding me? I'm about to get mugged in the holding cell at the Clayton County Jail. Anyway, they give you these armbands when you check in, and it's got a number on it, and there's a phone in the cell with some buttons on it, and so, but apparently you can't call out until you've been checked in. The number doesn't work until they process you. And the whole thing started about 11:30, something like this. And it was like 7:30 at night before they got me processed, fingerprinted and photographed, mug shot. And so I couldn't call out. But Cam, after the fact, said she knew right where I was because I have this Life 360 on our phone, so we know where everybody is. Makes her feel better to know where we are. And she could see that I was in the Clayton County Jail, so she knew I wasn't in any worse trouble. But they finally processed me, and they had given me a slip of, I could write down some bond places, bail bondsman. And so I'd written them down. I got up to the checkout and I said, what am I supposed to do about this bail? I said, I don't know who these guys are. Should I call my son? I don't know what he goes. Well, he said, yeah, you might want to call your son. He said, but you can bail yourself out. I said, what? $3,500. If you got $3,500, you can bail yourself out. I said, you take credit cards? He goes, right over there. I said, you get my bag and we're going to make it happen soon. And sure enough, he got my bag and I dug my credit cards out. It was the whole story in trying to process it, trying to calculate how much I'm putting in plus, I don't know, 10% or 15% fees plus a service charge of $195, and it wouldn't take but X dollars and the one credit card, and then didn't get it all. And then I tried to use it again and they had shut me off from using it. So I had to use another credit card. Anyway, it was a mess, but I got out and, went back to the airport, and the flight, we were flying into Charlottesville. It was sold out for the 10 o'clock flight. So I got one to Richmond and flew into Richmond and got an Uber from Richmond to Petersburg. No, it's not Petersburg. I can't remember where we were going. Anyway, I got a ride, got in about 2 a.m. and the family, I kind of felt like I stole the bride's little bit of her thunder, because everybody's, where's Russ? He's in jail. No, really, where's Russ? No, really, he's in jail. I got it right here on my 360. Cam would tell them, the Clayton County Jail. And I went back to court in December. First off, I got a super speeder on the way going to court. I'm a mess. And I get to court, and the DA is kind of, or assistant DA, I'm sure, was processing stuff, folks, before they went to see the judge. She goes, this is not good. He doesn't like speeders, especially excuse me. He doesn't. No, that was the second trial. First trial, I've been to court so many times I can't keep it up. Let me switch real quick to not to confuse you more than I am. When I went for the super speeder ticket, the DA said he doesn't like super speeders. And so he got up there and said, where were you, what in the world is this? Why were you going 95 and a 65? And he said, let me check your driver's record. And so happened that I had changed my license from Georgia to Tennessee because I bought a place up there and I was Airbnb-ing it out. And to have to Airbnb it, I had to be a resident. So I got a Tennessee license. So I don't know how it came to be, but somehow my record from Georgia hadn't gone over yet or something. I don't know how it happened, but he said, your record's clean. He said, if you had one mark on your record, which I did, I was going to suspend your license for a year. I don't know what I'd have done then. Anyway, he didn't, and I paid a fine and had to go to traffic, some kind of driving course, and pay my probation officer. But back to the gun possession charge. I've got, there was I forgot what they called it. It wasn't a first offenders thing. It was, I don't remember what they called it, but you had to give up my gun. So, and then, I had to pay a fine. It's only $500 at the time. Plus, they had 80 hours of community service. I don't know if you've ever worked community service, but 80 hours is a long time. But it was Christmas, and they said, we've got a special deal going. If you'll go get gift certificates for $300, we'll knock half your time off. I left the courthouse and went right to the Walmart and got the gift certificates and brought them right back. Somebody said, they aren't usually giving those to anybody in the community. I said, they can put on their Clayton County Christmas party. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care as long as I don't have to work an extra 40 hours. I couldn't buy them all off. I had to do 40 hours of community service. So I worked at the Humane Society for about 8 hours, shoveling shit and washing down dog pens. And then I worked at I gave away food on Christmas Day at a hotel, kind of for rent by the week kind of motels. Folks didn't have anything. And then I worked at the Georgia Dome for the Black Colleges of America band playoff or something. Anyway, that was funny. We had a big old time doing that. But then, I thought all that was over. I paid my debt to society. I got my bail money back after a year, feeling pretty good. And then I get here just a month ago, I get a letter from Homeland Security, TSA, saying that I have violated some statute by having a weapon in an airport, and I was going to need to give them $4,000. But if I paid today, I could get it for $2,000. So I called Bruce Morris, my criminal attorney. When you got a criminal attorney on your favorites list on your phone, I may need to be rethinking how I'm living my life. But I called Bruce. He goes, you probably just need to pay that thing, man. So you spend that much paying me to track it down, and no telling what they'll do to you in between. May not let you get on a plane or something. Anyway, that's the only time I'd ever been professionally booked. I've been taken to the police station before, some number of years back, but I'd never actually had a record. I sure would love to have my mugshot though. I'd start using it as my Facebook picture, especially with the numbers on it. That'd be so fun. I may just go have one of those made just for fun. Anyway, so that makes the day better after giving my money away to the crypto crooks. I always that's my favorite story ever, getting arrested at the Atlanta airport. Thank y'all for listening to that. Hope you enjoyed it. I always enjoy telling it. There's probably another 10 or 20 minutes to talk about through all that. I kind of gave you the abridged version, like Cliff Notes. Anyway, come here. There's the boy. He's been running around the whole time. Look at him. You could be the star of the show if you'd pay attention. Look right here. See? All right, y'all. Listen, be kind to one another. Don't slap anybody. I think it's all going to be okay. I'm pretty sure it's always has been. Everything always has worked out for me, and I bet it's going to work out for you too. Y'all have a real good evening.